So guys, anyone watching this, I figured I would just give an update. I've got 3 things that I'm working on actively in my bedbug business and feel like I wanted to share in case I help somebody else out. So, one thing that I'm currently working on is trying to put systems in place. You've probably heard about that from other businesses. That's how you grow, is having systems and whatnot. I never really understood it until now. So I've got currently 4 employees. I've got 2 technicians full-time, an admin, and then I've got like an assistant GM that also does the tech work. And trying to get everyone on the same page when I had 2 people was really easy. It's like, hey, I talked to you and you, that's it, we know everything there is because we talk. Now with having, 4 people plus myself, I've noticed everyone's processes seemed a little bit different. Customers get conflicting information, and there was no streamlined way to do it. It was like beforehand we were just going out and killing bed bugs. So that's what we did. So the big thing I'm doing lately is I've made Loom videos, which Loom is kind of like a video platform that's got AI to allow you to make scripts to post tasks that you do, so everyone can see them, build processes, and I've just kind of been tinkering with that lately. I think it's helped out greatly because now I can make a quick 5-minute video, 10-minute video, send it to the team, everyone watches it, we're all on the same page, and it's a permanent resource. So if I have another member on the team someday, or somebody leaves or whatnot, there's at least something there to keep things going in a streamlined fashion. So that was number 1, adding some basic level of systems. Number 2 was setting more clear, defined roles for the employees. One of the things recently that I kept running into is wondering why I'm getting missed phone calls when I've got myself, I've got the assistant GM, our admin, our phones ringing. I'm like, why is it that the phones aren't getting answered at some level or aspect sometimes? And what change I made was something I learned from Cody, if you're watching this, who also owns a bedbug company out in Texas, the Texas Bedbug Experts. And he essentially told me, he's like, hey, have you ever told the person you're responsible for this? And kind of no. Everyone's kind of like, well, one of us will get it. And the explanation he gave me was, if you pull up onto a car crash or some incident like that, and everyone's rushing around, everyone's thinking, call 911, that's the first thing you want to do. But if no one does it specifically, it doesn't happen. So what you're supposed to do is look at the person's eyes that you want to have call 911, and you say, you call 911. And that sets a clear expectation, hey, I'm in charge of this is what I got to do, so that it happens. Otherwise, a few minutes go by, this person's in an accident, could be hurt, and all of a sudden they're like, who called 911? Nobody did, because they're all thinking somebody else did. So that's one thing I did was I said, hey, my admin, you're in charge of the phones, the text messages, it falls under you, as well as one other task, which is confirming appointments. So we all were saying oh, we'll just confirm our own appointments, and we all quickly forgot our own appointments. So now we have it as a one person's task to just confirm appointments. So if it doesn't happen, there's a accountability where it's hey, we talked about this, you're confirming it, it wasn't confirmed, what happened? Where was the break in the chain, essentially? So that's the second thing, is giving clear expectations and roles to specific people. And the third thing I've done kind of falls into systems, but I've decided to do some more video making regarding customer interactions or customer simplicity. I'm not sure the right word to use, but when a job has been completed recently, or probably for the last 4 years, customer will call and say, okay, now what? Now what do I do? They'll spend 10 minutes on the phone asking questions about mopping baseboards, or can I launder my clothing, or when can I come home? All these questions that literally would take up 10 minutes every single job. If there's 3 or 4 heat treatments a day, it just took up a lot of phone time to, the admin can't answer phones, or I can't answer phones, or whoever can't answer phones. And then the customer's still left confused, especially if, the technician says one thing and my admin says something else. there's conflicting information. So I made like a 4-minute video that I just talk about the do's and don'ts of, after a bed bug treatment. And I think that video is really helpful because now my technicians, they complete the job, they send a text message to the customer saying, hey, I'm all done. And by the way, here's a quick video on what to do and not to do after a bed bug heat treatment. And they have it saved on the clipboard for their phones. That's for Android. I don't know what the iPhones call it. But they just copy, paste, boom, customers got their information. They can watch the video. If they have questions beyond that, in the video, I don't think I said in the video, but they can comment on there, or they can call the office, email the office, whatever the case might be. So those are my 3 things I wanted to share that I've done recently in my business, and hopefully some way, if someone else is going through the same troubles or has something else to input on there to add to my own systems and changes, I would love to hear it. Please leave me a comment down below, or if you're another bedbug person who wants to chat about business or anything you got questions about, you can always call us. Bay Area Bedbug is the company name. The phone number on there will go to the office, but just say, hey, can you have Jeremy give me a call and tell me who you are. So awesome, guys. Thanks for watching if you stuck around this long, and I'll see you guys on the next one.